Namaste, dear students. How are you today? Yeah, I hope you all are fine. In our previous class, we had discussed about the how to write IUPAC names of the hydrocarbons. Today, we are going to discuss about the different other compounds related to the alcohol. Are you ready? Yeah. In today's class, as to discuss about the alcohols, obviously alcohols do have a specific group on it. What is the that specific group present in alcohol? I think you all have attended the previous class. So, on the discussion of the previous class, we had discussed about there is OH group in alcohol. Do you remember? Yes. I think you have remembered the term that OH in alcohol. So, if OH group is present in the alcohol, in the hydrocarbon, then it represents the alcohol. Yeah. So, for this, I have given some that compounds over here. So, you can just compare. In the first compound, you can see there are 3 carbon atoms and these hydrogen atoms too. As well as in the second compound, you can see 2 carbon atoms as well as 1 OH group. In the third one, do you see any OH group over here? No. So, out of these 3 compounds, which one is alcohol? Yes, the second one. Then how did you get to know the second one is the alcohol? Obviously, it consists OH group. So, this OH group does have or the distinct character over this compound or the specific character over this compound. So, this OH group is considered as the functional group. So, according to the definition that we have defined earlier, that the functional group has got the specific nature to represent the hydrocarbons. So, in these compounds also, the second one is the alcohol because it does have a group that is OH, in which OH represents the alcohol. Good. Next, we have to discuss about how to prepare the alcohol while writing the chemical equations. We have to go through these things right now. So, in the screen, I think you have seen that the first one is the ethane. It is quite familiar with us because we have discussed in our previous class, and this is ethanol. Then from this ethane, how ethanol is obtained? What is the difference that you find in these two? Yes, the OH group of the first compound has been replaced by or displaced by this OH. This is the difference. By replacing this hydrogen by this OH, the nature, that chemical properties as well as the physical properties also will be different. So, this functional group or functional group has got the specific character that represents or that distinguishes or that makes the compound specific, and this can be represented by, this is the ethane, then ethane has been what this reduced or the deducted or the subtracted from this, and hydrogen has been added. Sorry, hydroxyl group has been added. Is it the hydrogen? No. So, this is hydroxyl group or hydroxide group. So, it has gone towards this. Then ethanol has been obtained. So, this is the way to write the chemical equations while attempting the questions in assessments or the examinations or any test. Now, is there always a single OH group in all organic compounds or in all alcohols? No, there may be the possibility of that multiple OH groups in different types of the hydrocarbon. That means, in some hydrocarbons there may be one OH group, in some hydrocarbons there may be 2 hydroxide groups in 2 different carbon atoms. Some may have got the 3 hydroxyl groups and so on. So, we are discussing about the different types of the alcohols that can be obtained or that can be formed by the by the what, the presence of what, hydroxyl group. So, this is all about the classification. According to the number of hydroxyl group present in hydrocarbons, they are classified into 3. They are monohydric alcohol. Monohydric means the hydrocarbon or the alcohol consists only one hydroxyl group. So, you can see here CH3, CH2, CH2 as well as OH. So, you can see only one hydroxyl group. So, it is mono to represent one mono. Then hydroxyl group hydric. So, generally it is used to say monohydric alcohol. Similarly, you can see in the next one, you can see the structure here. How many hydroxyl groups are seen here? How many hydroxyl groups? 2. Yes. To represent 2, we have to use the word di. Then to represent hydroxyl group, we are using the word hydric. Then collectively it is used to say dihydric. So, this is the dihydric alcohol. Similarly, if there are 3 hydroxyl groups in a hydrocarbon, then that is called the trihydric. So, you can see here CH2, CH, CH2, but all of these carbon atoms do have single hydroxyl groups OH, OH, OH. In whole this compound you can see 3 hydroxyl groups. So, this is called the trihydric alcohol. So, generally to represent the monohydric alcohol, we can use the general molecular formula CN as 2N plus 1 and OH. In this compound or in this formula, the N represents the number of carbon atoms present in the alcohol. If there is 1, suppose you can put the value 1, then you can see C1 as 2 into 1, 2 plus 1, 3, C as 3 OH, that means methanol. If you write 2, then you can see, you can see here Cn as 2N plus 1 OH. Then if N equals to 1, then you can supply the value of N, then you can get C1 as 2 into 1 plus 1, then OH. Then you can find that CH3 OH. This is the methanol. Similarly, you can put the value N equals to 2. Then what do you get? C2 as 2 into 2 plus 1 OH. Then is equals to C2 as 2 to the 4 plus 1, then OH is equals to C2 as 5 OH. This is ethanol. So, N is the N represents the number of carbon atoms. If you put the value of N3, then you will get propanol, and if you write or if you supply the value of N4, then you will get the butanol and so on. Okay, next we are discussing about the different types of the alcohols and their properties as well as their uses. The first one is methanol, or generally it is used to say methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol is the common name, but to write its IPC name, we used to write methanol. So, you can see here meth represents only one carbon atom. So, OL represents the alcohol. So, this is the methyl alcohol. The container can be like this. As well as this is the monohydric alcohol because it consists only one hydroxyl group. As well as IPC name of this compound is methanol. Time and again I am repeating the word methanol, I think. So, this helps you to memorize the term methanol. So, to discuss about the uses of methanol, you can see on the screen that it is used to prepare the formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is one of the chemical reagent which is used to preserve the museum specimens. Okay, one of the important use of methanol is it is used to prepare formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a chemical which is used to prepare the formalin. Formalin is a compound or the solution which is prepared in water, that is 40% formaldehyde is called the formalin. So, formalin is used to preserve the museum specimens like this. You can see here, this is a scorpion. This scorpion is collected more than 20 years ago, but still the shape as well as size as well, it has not been decayed yet. It means methanol has oxidized to formaldehyde, and formaldehyde has prepared the formalin. So, it is the key use of the what methanol. Similarly, the methanol has got the other that significant importance too, that uses too. They are it is used to prepare perfumes, to that remove the that stains present in our skin or the body. We used to use the perfumes, as well as it is used to prepare the colors. Not only this, the methanol is used to prepare other that drugs, like in the medical fields, to prepare the medicines. Not only this, it is used to prepare the synthetic clothes. You can see in the screen. This is the example of perfume, and you can see the synthetic. Here are two that types of that clothes, that is natural towards this side as well as synthetic towards this side. This type of synthetic clothes can be prepared by the use of methanol too. Not only this, methanol has got other that uses while cleaning the clothes too. In dry cleanings, methanol is used because this is quite volatile substance. Methanol is quite volatile. It takes the stains present in the clothes, so that it takes out and the clothes becomes what? Clean. So, in dry cleaning, it is used to used as the what? Cleaning agent or cleansing agent. Not only this, methanol is used to prepare methylated spirit. Spirit is the chemical which is used as the what? That it is used as a what? To sterilize the medical that equipments. So, to prepare or to that use the or to make the methylated spirit. Spirit is the form of what? Ethanol. That is the pure ethanol is called the spirit. When it is used, when methyl is mixed with the ethanol, this is called the methylated spirit. Okay, methylated spirit is used to sterilize the medical equipments. So, this is another key use of the methanol. Similarly, if the carbon number is increased from methanol, then what is it? Obviously, it is ethanol. So, we are talking about the ethanol right now. Eth represents 2 carbon atoms, then OL represents or alcohol, that this is ethanol. So, it consists 2 carbon atoms, then 5 hydrogen atoms as well as 1 OH group. So, structurally it is represented by, you can see here, CH3, CH2, then OH, and it is the monohydric alcohol. How many hydroxyl group do you see here? 1. So, this is called the monohydric alcohol. Then what is the IPC name of this compound? I am using the term time and again. So, I think it is quite helpful for you to write the IPC name of the compound. So, IUPAC name of the compound is, or the ethanol is, this compound is ethanol. This eth represents how many carbon atoms? Good, 2. N represents there is a single bond between carbon and carbon. Then what does this OL represent? Obviously alcohol. So, collectively it is used to say ethanol, which is the IPC name of this compound. The uses of ethanol are, we are going to discuss about this right now. Ethanol is used in the cold drinks, or is a what? Beverage, in the form of the beverage, in the form of what? Whiskey, by keeping in wine, or in the form of the beer. It can be, or the ethanol can be used as a beverage. Next one is, it is used to preserve the biological specimens. Like I have just shown you that to preserve the museum specimens, we generally use that formalin, but in addition the formalin, we use ethanol as a what? Biological specimen preservatives. Next one is, ethanol is one of the thermometric liquid. That means in lab thermometers, alcohol is used. In alcoholic thermometer, we use ethanol. Generally, alcoholic thermometers are kept inside the laboratories. Next one is, it is used to prepare the soap. Not only the soap, while preparing the paint also ethanol is used. We use different types of the synthetic clothes like terylines. So, the monomers or the raw material to prepare the terylene is the ethanol. Not only this, to buy or to purchase something going into the markets, we used polythenes. So, these polythenes are also the polymer of ethene, that is ethene is obtained from the ethanol. So, ethanol is, or another use of ethanol is to prepare the polythenes. The next use of ethanol is we have discussed in the previous class that about the organic solvents. Ethanol is one of the good organic solvent which dissolves the organic solids. So, it is used as a organic solvent. Next one is to sterilize the syringes as well as other medical equipments. Ethanol is used. So, this is one of the sterilizer of it kills the germs present in that equipments, so that the equipments becomes sterilized. The next use is, it is used as a fuel, like while that burning the spirit lamps, this ethanol is used, as well as in other different fields the ethanol is used as a fuel. So, about the about this ethanol we have discussed. Next we are talking about the glycol. So, what is the difference between the ethanol as well as the glycol? Just in a minute you have to write the difference. We have discussed about the ethanol, but the structure of glycol is being displayed over the screen right now. Then what are the differences that you find in the structures? Okay, can you say? Yeah, in ethanol there was only one hydroxyl group, but here how many hydroxyl group do you find? Yes, obviously 2, 1, 2. This is the key difference. So, this is the dihydric alcohol. Is ethanol was what? The monohydric. So, next one is, it is used in industrial as well as the food products. While preparing the food products, to sweeten the food products, it is used. As well as next one, IUPAC name of this glycol is ethane 1,2 diol. That means this eth represent how many carbon atoms? Yes, how many? 2. Yes, okay, 2, because there are 2 carbon atoms, and AN represents the carbon atoms are being bonded by single bond, and 1,2, that means first carbon as well as in the second carbon. How many alcoholic groups are there? 2. 2 represent TWO2, di word is used here. So, collectively the name of this glycol is ethane 1,2 diol. So, this is all about the glycol. If you know about the glycol, about this, so this is all for you. Next one is glycerol. So, in comparison with ethanol as well as glycol, what is the difference? The difference in the structure of the glycerol? Yeah, in ethanol there was only single hydroxyl group. In glycol there are 2 hydroxyl groups, but in glycerol, how many hydroxyl groups do you see here? Yes, 3. So, in the classification of alcohols, to which class does it relate? Yes, this is related with the trihydric alcohol. Okay, we are talking about the properties of the glycerol right now. Are you ready? Yes, okay, please. We are talking about this. The term is taken from Greek language, in which glyceros means sweet. Okay, so glycerol is the common name. So, glycerol has come from the term glyceros of the Greek language, which means it is sweet. It is colorless as well as has sweet taste, since it has just been talked about the taste of it, because through the Greek language glyceros means sweet. So, glycerol has got the sweet taste. As well as it is soluble in water, because alcohol, because Alcohol is the organic solvent as well as glycerol is the organic what? Compound. So, as I have already told you that like dissolves like, that means organic solids dissolve in organic solvents. Glycerol is also one of the organic compound. So, it dissolves in alcohol. Next one is IUPAC name of this compound, that is glycerol, is PROP. What does this represent? It consists 3 carbon atoms, so prop is used, as well as AN is used to represent the carbon atoms have the single bond, or they are being bonded with the single bond. There is single bond as well as single bond. So, ANE is used, as well as how many hydroxyl groups do you see here? 1, 2, 3. To represent 3, we are using tri. Then these are the alcoholic groups. So, it is used as, or OL term is used. So, collectively the name of this IUPAC name of this glycerol is propane 1, 2, 3 triol. This is the IUPAC name of the glycerol. As we have discussed about the methanol as well as ethanols have got, or glycols have different uses. Glycerol has got also specific uses of it. So, it is used to soften rough skin. While if your skin is quite rough, you can go into the market to purchase the glycerin. Then you can just rub over by you can just apply the glycerin over the skin. Then it softens. Your skins makes what, or becomes soft while using this glycerol. Not only this skin, cheeks as well as the lips also, you can use the glycerol to soften these parts of the body. Next one is to prepare soap, as well as we to prepare different types of the lotions, as well as while using the shaving creams. Before the shaving, we used to make our skin soften the skin so that it softs, or it makes the skin soft, so that it is quite easy to shave our that mustache as well as the beards. Next one is to sweeten the candies as well as chocolates. This glycerol is used because we have just talked about this, that it has the sweet taste, so that it helps to, or it makes the candies as well as the other chocolates sweet. Next one is it is used as the what, that it prevents the fruits as a dry fruits from dryness. If you are storing the fruits for longer time, then if you apply the glycerol around it, it prevents the loss of water molecule from the fruits, so that the fruit becomes that fresh for longer, after long time also, as well as it prevents the fruits from spoiling. So, these are all about the uses of the glycerol. Okay, so now up to now we have discussed about the that hydroxyl, what is the meaning of hydroxyl group, as well as what are the different types of the alcohols, as well as how the alcohols have been classified on the basis of number of hydroxyl groups present in the hydrocarbon and their uses also. Now, we are discussing about the some questions related to the discussions that we have made just now. The first question is being displayed over the screen. So, which of the following could be a compound having 2 carbon atoms and 1 hydroxyl group? By the name of the alcohol, you have to identify that contains the 2 carbon atoms as well as that may contain the hydroxyl group. So, to represent 2 carbon atoms, what is the order to be used? Is it the but? No. Is it the meth? No. Is it the prop? No. Is it the eth? Absolutely. Eth is the word to be used to represent the hydrocarbons consist 2 carbon atoms. So, if there is the 1 hydroxyl group, obviously it will be ethanol. So, first one is the correct answer for the question that is being displayed over the screen. Next one, some informations about the different types of alcohols have been given here, that is different types of the alcohols: monohydric alcohol, dihydric alcohol as well as trihydric alcohol. The compounds have been given is like this. It consists 1, to 3 hydroxyl groups, it consists 2 hydroxyl groups, but it consists only 1 hydroxyl group. Based on these informations, there are 4 options. If A is related A1, B2, C3, that means is this monohydric alcohol? If A is incorrect, first one is incorrect, A1, it is incorrect. If first one is incorrect, you need not to see other options. Number B, A2, that means A, that means monohydric alcohol, this is 2. How many hydroxyl groups have you seen here? 2. That means this is dihydric. If A is not matched with or correct with the 2, then you can just omit this. Next, go to the C1, A3, that means monohydric alcohol 3. This compound consists only 1 hydroxyl group. It could be. You can go into the second one, dihydric, that means B1. B1, 1 means 1, 2, 3. How many hydroxyl groups have you seen here? 3. If this is the dihydric, no, C is also the incorrect. But go into the fourth one, monohydric alcohol A3, dihydric alcohol B2, and trihydric alcohol C1. So this is the correct option based on the informations given above. So this is the correct answer, D. I think you all have ticked on the fourth option. Okay. Next one, which of the following compound is suitable to use in rough skin, lips and for sweetening purpose? We have just made our discussion that this first one methanol, second one is ethanol, third one is glycol, as well as fourth one is glycerol. So which of the following compound, that means either methanol is used to soften the skin, or ethanol, or glycol, or the glycerol. Which one is the correct answer? Okay, fourth one. So because this is the glycerol is used to soften the rough skin as well as lips, and it is used for the sweetening purpose of the food materials. The next one is, which of the following hydrocarbon can be used for the preparation of glycol? Glycol means the compound should contain 2 carbon atoms. So out of these 4 options, so can glycol be prepared from this pentane? No, because it consists 5 carbon atoms. Can we prepare glycol from this butane? Obviously not, because glycol should consist 2 carbon atoms. As well as from the propane, can we prepare glycol? Impossible. But it could be, thus ethane could be used, because directly it cannot be prepared the glycol, but by taking these 2 carbon bearing hydrocarbon, we can prepare the glycol, because glycol is also consist 2 carbon atoms. So we have to take the reference of number of carbon atoms. The next one is, this is the correct answer. Next question is, write any 5 uses of ethyl alcohol. So we have discussed the many that uses of ethyl alcohols, like to sterilize the that medical equipments, as well as to it is used as a that fuel also, as well as it is used for the museum specimen preservatives and so on. So according to the discussions that we have made, you can write any 5 that uses of the alcohols. I think I am quite hopeful that you can easily write the uses of these points for the ethyl alcohol. Next one is, write the general molecular formula of alcohol. Do you remember what is the general molecular formula of the alcohol? We have just discussed. I had written over the whiteboard too. Okay, can anybody say this? Yes, good. Okay, please. Yes, you have said the correct one. That is CnH2n plus 1 OH. This is the general molecular formula for the alcohol. Next question is, explain monohydric, dihydric and trihydric alcohol with an example of it. To write the answer of this question, you have to define that types of the alcohol. What is the definition of monohydric, what is the definition of dihydric, as well as what is the definition of trihydric alcohol. You have to define it first. Then you can give examples of it. Moreover, you can give some uses of these alcohols too, so that it beautifies your answers. Okay. Next question is differentiation. That is, you have to differentiate between dihydric alcohol as well as the trihydric. Can't you do this? Yes, obviously you can do, because as our discussions that we have made, the alcohol which consists two alcoholic group or two hydroxyl group, that is dihydric, as well as the alcohol which consists three hydroxyl group, that is called the trihydric, and you may give some examples and their uses too. Next one is glycol and glycerol on the basis of structure and the uses. The basis for differentiation has been given here. First of all, you have to differentiate between these two on the basis of the structure, as well as you have to differentiate on the basis of their uses. For what purpose glycerol is used, as well as for what purpose glycol is used. You have to differentiate on this basis, so that your answer would be the perfect one. So these are all about the discussions related to the questions for your assessments. Now we are talking about the project work. I think you all are ready to do the project work at your home, as well as you will present these project works to your school and you can submit to your teacher too. The project works is like this. Prepare and present a report in your classroom after visiting nearby industry. You have to visit a nearby industry of alcohol. If you do not find the industry, you can go into the liquor houses too, so that you can find different types of alcohols over there, and you can find the percentage present over the alcohols. Then just you can make a report. If it is possible, better to go into the industries. Otherwise, you can go into the liquor houses, so that you have to prepare the report on the alcohol. The basis for the preparation of reports are name of the alcohol manufactured, as well as what is the investment of the industry. Okay, what is the money that has been invested to establish the industry, as well as the uses of alcohols produced from that industry. On this basis, you have to prepare a report, as well as, and you have to present into the classroom, and finally you have to submit to your teacher. I think in today's class you all have enjoyed. I hope you have done questions that I have presented over here, as well as I hope you will do this project work and you will submit to your teacher after presentation at your classroom. Thank you.